What's up guys? Today I'm just doing a quick tabletop video for y'all and I'm going to be talking about this. This is the Mophie 3-in-1 wireless charge stand and I got it last year from Best Buy. I think it was like 70 or so bucks. Now they're a clearance item, so it's on sale for like 40 bucks. And I'm just now getting around to finally getting it out of the box. So first of all, everything that I buy, it either has a use or it solves a problem or something. And so the problem that I was hoping that this would solve was organizing my desk. I'll put a picture of my office desk normally. At any given time, connected to my computer, I'll have generally an external hard drive. I'll have a charger for my Apple Watch connected. I'll have my iPhone MagSafe charger. I'll have an extra multimedia connector so I can put like SD cards and USB drives and etc. in there. And it just turns out to be a lot of cables. Along with charging all that, I also charge my AirPods and I charge my MacBook or my iPad. And so it's all a whole ton of stuff in my workstation all the time. And I decided I really just want to get more organized. And so I thought, this might be a good idea since I have the Apple ecosystem. I'm deeply embedded, that I could use this and maybe it would save me some time and save some space. So let's pop this open and see what we've got. Okay, so right on the top we have, looks like to be the base here. There's kind of a rubberized bottom and looks like some cooling vents. So there's the base, and then we pull some more out here. There's a little strap for holding cords, instruction booklet, which I'm sure we're fine without. Then this is the phone stand. So I'm just gonna take the plastic off, and obviously this part of the phone stand just is gonna pop in like that. So it clicked in right there. And if I take my iPhone, then it should be able to stand right there. So I don't know if it's charging or not. I hope that it is. So we'll find out. Now there's also this little base. So I assume that that goes right there if a phone just needs to be a little bit higher up. And also in the box we have, it's kind of hard to get out, our charging cord. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in and we're going to see how well this thing works, if it works. And I'm hoping that it does. Okay, so I've got the cord plugged in and this looks like a DC 10 or something like that. There's also a USB connection if that's going to be more ideal for your uses. But it's plugged in right now, so we'll see if it will charge my phone. I don't see anything. That's not a good sign. Let's see. Okay, so right there it's charging. Okay, so it looks like it's charging my phone. And if I put my AirPods right there, they're also charging. So that's nice. I could charge AirPods. I could also charge my phone down here, I think. Let's see if I can. I know it shows on the box. Okay, so now it's charging right there. And then also some AirPods, or my Apple Watch. All right, well, it's not very clear where the charging connection is, but at least those seem to be working. So for the Apple Watch, they actually include this extra stand. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off and pop this on. And the way that this connects is there's a little groove, so you can either put it in this slot or this slot. We'll put it on the end here, and it just goes right there. And then if you have an Apple Watch charger, which I do somewhere, you just put it in that spot, and then you'd be able to have your Apple Watch charging like that. So that's kind of how this setup would look if it was fully hooked up. And you know, if it's cleaner and you get the wires out of the way, it's just really 2 cables, one for the Apple Watch and one for the base itself. And I actually think that is pretty nifty. So it is what it is, and I would say that this really is probably not quite worth the 40 bucks. It's honestly hard to find a good solution for charging multiple devices. And when I looked at all the reviews that this had, there were a lot of negative reviews, like over 60 one-star reviews. So generally, I would take that to be a warning sign, even though there were positive reviews as well. But I would say probably don't get it. And the only reason I'm making this video is just because I've been meaning to do it forever. So that's what it is. Like I said, this is the 3-in-1 charger by Mophie, and there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful.